Good morning. I'm just now leaving Thru Mountain Shelter. I got up this morning at sunrise, took some pictures of the sunrise, and it was really cold last night. So the temperature this morning was about 7 o'clock was 20 degrees, and the wind's blowing about 35 miles an hour. So it's really cold, bad, real low wind chill. I didn't even take time to cook and eat breakfast. I just got packed up, and I'm gonna head on down the mountain, get down in the lower area to where the wind ain't blowing, it's a little warmer, and I'm gonna stop and have some breakfast. See you later. I'm about 1.5 miles past Thru Mountain Shelter. I got just a couple hundred yards from the shelter this morning, got on the back side of the mountain. The wind was perfectly calm. The mountain was just blocking it from me, so I was able to stop. Had some oatmeal and coffee, and I'm back on the move. I'm probably been walking 20 minutes or so since I had breakfast, and just a few minutes ago I had stopped in the trail, just paused for a minute just to look, and a coyote run out in the trail in front of me and just stopped and stared at me, and then he bounced off, took off running. So I'm back on the move. I wished I'd have got a picture of him, but didn't have my camera ready. So I'm moving. It's really cold, back in the wind again. It may have warmed up a little bit, but it's still in the low 20s, I know, and the wind blowing at least 35 miles an hour. It's really bad, but that's just part of it. I'll walk a little bit. You may hear the ground's froze, so you may hear it crunching, and that's what you hear is the ground. If you hear that crunch, that's what it is. It's just froze. So anyway, I'm on the move. I'm gonna try to make to top of Georgia Hostel today. I'm gonna stay there and stay the night there tonight. So I've done called ahead, got a reservation, and looking forward to that. I'm at Addis Gap, about a little over 5 miles to Dix Creek Gap. That's where I'm headed for the day, and then from there I'll walk down to top of Georgia Hostel. But I was just gonna let you know right here at Addis Gap, for anybody that was coming through, that there is water here, a little walk to it, but then I was going to also show you there's several campsites here, pretty good sites, so tent sites. So if you was coming to here and needed to stop here, this would be a pretty good spot, I think. This is Addis Gap, and just going to show you several tent spots. This is several right here. Might have had a fire there. Actually, there's several good spots. I see 1, 2, 3. You could probably easily get 10 or 12 tents in here. So right on the edge of the trail, it really would be a really nice place for stealth camping. This is day 8 on the Appalachian Trail, and I'm just stopped here to have lunch. I'm a few miles away from, a few more miles I'll get to Addis Gap, and while I was having lunch I just wanted to give a thank you to Diane Hardman for giving me a little trail magic before I left on AT. So I'm fixing to open this package up from Diane Hardman, and I'm going to also open one up that Susan Garland gave me. And I'm going to mix them both together. They're both a nut mix, trail mix, and I'm going to mix them together, and that's what I'll eat on, snack on the next couple of days. But I appreciate the trail magic. This was my first 2 trail magics. So I've carried them to this point and fixing to start enjoying them. Thank you. What's your trail name?
My trail name is Medicine Man.
Medicine Man. Where are you from?
I'm from, originally I grew up in Alcoa, Tennessee.
And how long you been on the Appalachian Trail?
I started February 10th.
Okay. And what made you decide to hike the Appalachian Trail?
It's a dream of a lifetime. This is it.
All right.
The wife said, you know, it's time to get it done if you're going to do it. I'm 65 and I need to get this behind me.
Good deal.
It's on the bucket list.
Good deal. This is Crazy Tree and Medicine Man right here. We just made it to Addis Gap. I came from Trey Mountain Shelter today. Medicine Man, where'd you come from?
I come from the top of Rocky Mountain.
Okay.
And it was cold.
And we're fixing to head down the road and go to top of Georgia Hostel, try to stay the night.
Very good.
See you later.
Okay.
Okay, we're walking to top of Georgia Hostel. We got the Addis Gap, and nobody was there, so we decided not to wait on a shuttle. We're just gonna walk it out. I think it's about a half a mile down here, and we're gonna get there and see if we can. Hopefully, we'll get us a place and get us a shower and maybe get something to eat tonight. And talk to you later. Okay, I'm just arriving at top of Georgia Hostel. We're gonna stay here tonight. And this is Bob.
Welcome to top of Georgia. I'm Sir Pax-a-Lot. How's it going?
Right.
Like nobody's here.
Okay, we're in the van from the top of Georgia Hostel. We're heading toward Hiawassee, and this is Medicine Man. Now, we've already had our shower and we're feeling better now. And what's your name?
Carry on.
Carry On.
Carry on.
So that's your trail name?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's our driver.
She's carrying some.
And she's carrying us on. Okay, we spent the night here at top of Georgia Hostel, and we're fixing to load up and hit the trail again. Bob's gonna take us and put us back on the trail, and we're gonna hike about 12 miles a day. We had a great stay here.
Makes you feel better.
Yeah, I agree.
Top of Georgia Hostel. All right, everybody. I just made it to Georgia-North Carolina line at 12 o'clock on day 9 on the Appalachian Trail. Now I'm excited, I'm happy. Yeah, baby. So maybe that got it. We'll see how that goes. All right, folks. This is Beeline. He stopped here at the Georgia-North Carolina line. He's drying out his gear. Just make sure it's dry before the night sets in. Yeah. This is Bly Gap. It's just a little bit, just a very little short ways, not even probably 100 yards past the Georgia-North Carolina line. Bly Gap, it's got multiple camping spots. You can camp here, set up a tent, you know, and I don't know, there's many spots for one. I camped here in 2015, real good. Now, usually they have a little piped water right here. Right down there's the pipe. Don't seem to be any running through the pipe, but there is a trickle of water coming down through here, so you could get water here right now. This is mid-February. I don't know what it'll be like later in the summer. It'll be dried up. So, we're fixing to hit the trail. I'm gonna get up the trail a little further here and get some pictures of the crazy tree. And here comes Medicine Man.
Medicine Man.
We just ate up. We just ate up, had a good lunch.
Georgia, we left Georgia, but it didn't go easy.
Yeah.
It took the best of us.
But that's one down and 13 to go.
Very good.
Okay, I'm about a mile to a mile and a half, I guess, past Bly Gap. It's been a hill to climb, I tell you, in here, coming from Bly Gap, and it's after we crossed the Georgia-North Carolina line, and now it's kind of rocky here around this edge, but we're still climbing, and I guess Medicine Man's back behind me. He fell back a little bit, but he'll catch up. I'm just keeping moving. It's kind of a slow pace, and we're climbing. I mean, I can tell I'm getting in much higher elevation. I can see that mountain view pretty much all the way around, except in front of me. The trail goes up. I'd say at least a 300-degree turn right there. I got mountains. I knew we was getting a little higher elevation and still got more to climb. But I want you to look at this view. I mean, you just can't beat it. There's no way that this video will explain it or show it all. It's amazing. I don't know, it's breathtaking. Wow. Look what God made, people. And if you hadn't seen it, you need to come out here and see it. We're about a half a mile past north of Deep Gap, and I just showing you it's burned over. It's been burned all the way from Deep Gap to here, and it looks to be like it's going to be right on quite a ways. So this was back a few months back when the forest fires was going, just burn it all down. But it looks like some of the big trees are still going to be okay. It's just mainly the underbrush on the small stuff. So. Okay, we're approaching Standing Indian Shelter, and we did a 16.7 mile day. So been a long day, been some really good weather, but I'm give out. I got a right calf muscle that's giving me some pains. So we're gonna get up here to the shelter, and we're gonna try to get us some supper ready, get some things done, camp chores done quick as we can. It'll be dark here in about 30 minutes probably, but Standing Indian Shelter, and it's been burnt. It's been burnt all the way around it. Just amazing that they was able to allow the shelter to survive. I don't know how they managed to keep it, but it looks like they might have, I don't know, I don't know what they did, but they was able to preserve it. So, Standing Indian Shelter. There's a little bit of sunset right there.